Hey everybody, this is Caraddict again. It's a nice, bright, sunny day out here in the Northwest, so I'm going to go try to get some 0-60 runs in and actually some sound clips of the exhaust and flyby maybe. Anyways, I figured before that I'll just give a little preview on what sort of videos I plan on putting up here on the channel. And you might notice a theme on who makes all these toys I have. I try to edit out most of my garage because this is an absolute disaster area. It's actually kind of embarrassing. But anyways, let's go check out what we got. What we got right here is our 08 yfz450. It's a stock bore, stock stroke. Nothing's really been done to it except for the GYTR intake, GYTR exhaust, rejetted, put it on the dyno down in Oregon so we know it's running right. And we got some, I think, Sandstar fronts and some 10 paddle haulers, which might be a little too much paddle for that stock thing, but not sure I'm going to do a lot to that because that is the wife's. And now you'll see where the theme comes in on who makes my toys. This is my toy. It's a 2004 Honda 450R with a, it's not, still stock bore, stock stroke, but it's a J 12.5 to 1, 2-ring piston, the early HRC cam. Right now it's actually only got a FMF power bomb header with a Lex slip-on that it came with. I got a 2 overswing arm. I got some 22-inch tall 7 paddle haulers. Some pretty big single blade Mohawks. The carburetor is actually, well, if you're sharp enough you can see carburetor's still on there. It's getting pulled in the next couple days, sent to OCP to go to 43.5. And I have an appointment May 19th to get this on the dyno, get it tuned. A little YFM Moto 480 that runs, but most of the cables are frozen and it's so old that you can't just order a part. I'm gonna have to try to find a different brand or different model that has a similar length throttle cable and a similar length brake cable and all that stuff to get that going for my daughter. 80's a little big for her, so we're still probably gonna buy a 50 to get her on first, but eventually she'll be riding that thing. The other toy I got, this right here. No way to hide my shitty garage around my bike right now. All it is a cbr300. I got it for commuting to work when it's nice enough because I got to drive about 45 miles each way. No real mods are going to happen to this thing, I don't think. I've re-geared it to 1535 from the factory 1436, I think is what it comes with. I ordered a 34, they sent me a 35. I just put it on because I actually took the bike apart before I looked to see what they sent me, and they in fact did not send me the 34.
You're not supposed to tear your shit apart until you've made sure you have the right parts. Lesson learned.
And one of these days I'll probably get a top speed video or something, or some 0-60s on this. It ain't that fast, but it's quick enough to be fun for sure. The 1535 gearing definitely ruined the low end a tiny bit. Like when you take off, you definitely got to slip a lot more, especially if you're taking off on like uphill in Seattle or something like that. One of the first videos I'm going to put up about the bike though is an oil change. If you read the book, you got to take off like, I don't know, I'm exaggerating, but it's like 18 bolts and 3 fairing pieces or something like that, where you can get creative, take off something like 3 bolts, and that's it. Not even take a whole fairing piece off. Let's hit the door and you can see the theme continue. There's the wife's 16 CRV we just got. nothing's happened for that as far as performance goes, but the Civic wheels might go on it. We're going to tint the windows, remote start, smoke the taillights, just little stuff like that. Oh gee, another Honda. That's the commuter when I can't ride the bike. It's got intake and exhaust on it, but I mean, we're not doing anything else to that. Here's what most of the videos will be about. 17 EXT, 6-speed manual. We're about to go get a couple 0 to 60 runs in that bad boy. Old truck, somebody else's boat. Way too much stuff around here. And that proximity key is nice. And actually, continuing with that theme, this Integra I'm about to drive by is also mine. I just haven't done anything with it in a long time. I bought it as a project when I sold that 335, and I just didn't really lose the interest, but I definitely ran out of time. At this time of year, it's pretty hard to get anything done around here during these winter hours. Let's not wait for this garbage truck. So yeah, letting the car warm up a little bit. We'll find somewhere to put this camera on the tripod, and hopefully pick a point where none of these panhandlers and crackheads around here see me place it to where I can at least get a run in, down and back, and grab my camera before somebody else does. I got this app on my phone, A-Dyno. I don't know if it's accurate, but it's pretty consistent. It gives you, I've only done it 0 to 61, so gone a couple pulls, like I hit 55, I just didn't want to shift to third and keep going, so, but it gives you, I think, 0 to 30 miles an hour, it gives you 330 feet, so 100 meters if you don't live in America. I know they're not exact, but they're pretty damn close. And then it gives you the 0-60. I'm guessing it would give you 1/8 mile, 1/4 mile, that kind of stuff too. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't try to estimate a 60 foot. I'm so glad today is not a day I'm going to work, because as it usually happens, every single day it looks like this outside. I'm stuck at work, and the day I get to stay home, oh yeah, then it pisses down rain. So this is a nice change. Anyways, I'm just going to stop the video here until it's time to get the runs in. And I've actually never heard what my car sounds like from outside of it, so this will be a new thing for me too. Well, I thought I found a good spot to do this, but I pulled down this deserted road. There's almost no houses on it. And then going by a driveway, and they have that kids at play. Little plastic kid kicking the ball out by the end of the driveway, and I figured I'm not going to do it on this street. So the hunt continues for a good place to do this, but I will find one, so keep watching. Obviously it's not the best place. It's on a corner, so I'm not going to get just straight line acceleration. I don't think it should hurt it too much. You'll still get the sound, I guess. Anyways, here we go. Alright, let's get the app running. Timed run. I actually set it in that lowest cup holder leaning against the console, and it seems to stay pretty still. It's always quite annoying with Honda. They don't let you rev it to red line in neutral. I wonder if they let you do it if it's in gear. You break off. Nope. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Traction control. Ooh, 7.46, not too bad. Alright, well, hopefully you got to hear him, somewhat see him. I really wish I had a better area to do it. On the way home, if I stop and see another one, I'll do it again and try to get a better view of the car. I was going to come back and do another 0 to 60 that fourth time, but as you could probably see, some guy had pulled over right near the camera, and I thought maybe he saw the camera, so I had to get over there before he got out and got himself a free camera. I don't know how many of you have this car in a manual, probably not many, because it's kind of hard to find this thing, really. I mean, it was easy for me to find this, but now that I bought the one, oh, damn it, I'll put this back. But now that I bought the one they had, the people that go there now, it's hard for them to get one, let me say that. Taking off in first. The other day, nasty wheel hop, it was ridiculous. And then took off from a stop sign, somewhat regular, and then decided to get on it, hit second quick, and actually had a pretty nasty bout of wheel hop just shifting to second. So I went ahead last night and I ordered the pourable, you mix two parts together, polyurethane of I think I just got the 60A hardness, which is really, I've heard the stock mount's about 40. The ones Hasport sells, I think you can pick between 76, 82, 88, and 94. The ones Boomba Racing sells, I believe, are 80. Don't quote me. I saw a video where a guy said he could somewhat feel the vibrations in the car more. So in order to try to eliminate that, I got the 60. Hopefully it's firm enough. I'm going to order a new mount though, so that I can get the bushing out of the new one. That way when I put my car up in the air, take it apart, it's just a simple unbolt, bolt-on swap, and I don't have to have my car in the air for the 168 hours it says this stuff takes to cure. Then I'm going to end up with an extra mount that I don't need, so I'm thinking I might take that one apart, redo that one too, and then I'll wait to make sure mine holds up. If it does, I'll probably sell that one, and maybe even try to keep doing it. I'll just sell it for an amount of money where if somebody doesn't send me back their core, I'm not screwed, but I'll sell it for like $30 after that, and just keep getting people's old stock mounts and repouring them and then selling them. Because as of this time, nobody's mount they send me is going to be more than, well, not even a year old, so I'm not going to get any old pieces of crap really as a core charge or as a core return. People don't really pay attention to what's going on, so you always want to be T-boned if I didn't slow down for them. I think I found a road, so I'm about to get out, set the camera up, and do some runs. But let me know if you'd be interested anyways in one of these mounts for about $30-$35 probably. I don't know, maybe a little more if it's a huge pain in the ass. I'm not going to sell it for barely more than the cost of the epoxy, but I don't think it should be too bad. All that said, let's go see how slow this Civic is stock, because you got to know where you start. Wouldn't you know, as soon as you want to do something stupid / illegal in your car, there's a cop behind you. I think we better get out of here. Now we just gotta drive like nothing happened. So, I gotta check all the logs when I get home. I wasn't really looking at them as I was saving them. I mean, I was, but I don't remember the numbers on all of them. I think the best one was 7.46. But I get to see, like, if I had a better 0 to 330 feet or a better 0 to 30 or whatever on any of the other ones, like I might have messed up second to third or something like that, which I kind of wish I didn't have to shift second to third. I'm really not sure what the limiter would have to be raised to not have to shift and hit 60. If it's only a few hundred RPMs, I'll probably just have it done when I get it tuned, and I won't do it all the time, but if I'm timing a 0 to 60, it'd be nice to not have to do that shift. I was also starting out on the side of the road, on the right side of the white line, where all the fine dust and gravel is, which did not help traction. I doubt I would have cut off a tenth or two if it wasn't there. Someday I hope to find an area where I can actually do it in the street. Anyways, hope that gives you some good information on what this thing can do. Proves to me that the CVT probably is definitely faster, but I still will not believe that it's 1/10 as much fun to drive. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hopefully got some cool stuff coming up for you. Alright, bye.